Urb Thrasher here with the Urb Thrasher Flower Hour on 420radio.org, doing another on location, hanging out here at the Hawthorne Theater tonight. Got a great band here visiting from West Virginia. We've got Karma to Burn. We got Will, Evan, and Eric. What's up, dudes? How's it going? And tell us how this road trip of 33 cities is going.
Well, it's going good. It's a long damn trip, but everything seems to be going okay. We haven't had too many hiccups and keep on keeping on, you know. Everything's going all right, you know, playing some good shows and meeting some great people.
Keeping on rocking the stages. They're out here on the West Coast right now, coming from the East Coast. Just released on January 7th, the brand new album, Arch Stanton, which that's when they took off for this tour on the 7th of January. Talk about the album real quick, Evan. Tell us about the energy. It's freaking high octane. Dude.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, writing it was a lot of fun. And Will and I just basically sat down and went into the studio without much of a plan, just a couple riffs in mind, and basically wrote it all in, I don't know, a month.
Well,
I mean, some of the songs, you know.
I gotta stop saying that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the songs reflect like how fun it was to write them. Really, it was a lot of work, but they kind of wrote themselves.
And we did write some songs on a kitchen table.
Yeah.
And,
Just on a whim.
Yeah, just, you know, when we were out of the studio, we'd go over to the house, and it was the best kitchen studio I've ever heard him play drums on. Like, doing stuff like writing riffs. I'd be on the couch, he'd be at the kitchen table, pounding stuff out. Next day, we'd go in, yeah, let's do that, let's try that. And it worked out pretty damn well.
Very cool, very cool. It had an excellent, excellent album, and as I talked about, man, you guys got to see this artwork too. Eric, this artwork is amazing. This album came out on Faba Records, which was somewhere in Switzerland. I don't know. How in the hell did you get hooked up with some freaking Switzerland, dude?
I'm going to hand this off to Will.
Back up to Will? Come on, dude, talk this. I'm curious, man, because it's like when you guys watch the Olympics, do you guys pull for Switzerland now or something, or what's going on?
You know, like in the hockey area, yeah, because we were in Switzerland while the Olympics were going on. So we pulled for Switzerland because, well, a lot of our friends are Swiss, and so, but of course we wanted the U.S. to win as well. But, and it was great that we beat the Russians again. But,
so there is a tie here. There is something going on with the Switzerland thing.
well, it's just a few years back, met some people that were very interested and very like business savvy, and they wanted to help us out. And when you meet people like that, you can't pass it up. So this friend of ours who does tour managing, he's a studio guy. Jesse Brustolini, he did our last record, and it was just an ideal situation to be like in the Alps doing a record nice and relaxed, and like I don't know, just,
and that's badass.
yeah, I mean, just having the time to be like, okay, like, well, we've got about 5-6 songs to go, and we're in Switzerland. It's not so bad.
That's right, man. Talking with Karma to Burn all the way from West Virginia. And Eric, one thing you can talk about is you guys are an instrumental band. Maybe the riffs drive the band, but what besides the riffs, man? What's in this music? What drives this instrumentation of you guys?
Oh, man. I tell you what, I got to hand it.
No. We're talking to Eric right now. Eric's on the bass. And
well,
so what do you think about like not having a singer?
I think it's great myself. I mean, I think riffs speak for themselves and everything. It's very natural for us.
It's natural just being on stage and just letting the music do the talking.
Absolutely.
That's awesome, man. I love your freaking playing, dude. You guys are so energetic. I love the energy in your band. What do you think about being called one of the top stoner rock instrument bands? I mean, maybe even the top, because all the reviews I read, it all starts out, these guys are the freaking best.
Well,
no, go ahead, dude. You are, man.
Well, I mean, like the stoner rock thing. I mean, that's a great label, you know, and to be in that category, is got to be one of the best categories to probably be in, I guess.
A lot of cool things happening these days.
Yeah, but I've also heard people call us desert rock, which is kind of strange considering we're from the mountains. But I don't know how to feel about it. Just because, like, when anybody random asks what kind of music you play, I just say rock, you know. And yeah, I mean, sure. Occasionally partake in the green things, but it doesn't really like it doesn't like take complete hold of the music in hand. I mean,
I get that.
Yeah,
I totally get that. And you guys, man, there's so many different variations of rock these days, these genres, and they are kind of getting labeled into this kind of stoner rock thing. But dude, when you guys put out brand new album, it's amazing. Arch Stanton, it's amazing stuff. Talk about that, man. Where does Arch Stanton come from? It's, the cover, you think of it's Civil War, but then when you start getting into the album, into the tunes, it starts out with like 57, and the tunes are really named by the numbers, and the last tune, 59, talks about it's in the movie with the good, the bad, and the ugly. So what's going on with Arch Stanton?
We just all really like that movie and the whole trilogy, the spaghetti westerns, you know, the Man with No Name trilogy or whatever you want to call it. But and it was just a reference to that. Will always wanted to do that, and he always kind of had that in mind as like something he wanted to reference. And yeah,
it also had to do with our artist Alex in Hamburg, because he asked me. He said, "Well, what kind of theme do you want for the next album cover?" And I said, Civil War, have our guy splitting it down the middle.
just like West Virginia did.
Yeah, just like West Virginia, splitting it right down the middle. And, you know, he's just mowing people down. It doesn't matter what side you're on. And then also, like, the Civil War theme with the Arch Stanton, I always just searching for the gold, man. Just searching for the gold.
Well, it's badass. The cover works well with the music. It goes amazing. It's just a great release for these guys. They got a couple more weeks on this tour, really almost in the fourth quarter of this tour, and it's just, as you said earlier, it's been great. Eric, dude, I've been with 420 Radio, and us being here in a legalized state, I love to smoke weed. So if I went to West Virginia right now, would I be like pissed off? Like, is there good weed there? Would I be able to get weed? What's it like in West Virginia these days?
Yeah, there's great weed in West Virginia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
We're doing real good these days.
Yeah,
No, it all comes from the West Coast, I think. But I mean, we have great
That's true.
weed. There, a lot of people, I mean, not naming any names, but like there's a lot of forest in West Virginia. You can kind of get away with things.
Yeah, I would think there's a lot of growers
Yeah,
out there.
there are, but there grows everywhere, but especially in West Virginia.
It's more like, you know, the same as moonshine, you know?
Yeah.
Find somebody out in the middle of the damn woods growing something or brewing something, it's usually damn good.
Yeah.
You know that's right. Speaking of damn good, these dudes right here, Urb Thrasher standing here with Karma to Burn. Got a brand new album out, Arch Stanton. You guys go get it. Released on Faba Records. It released on January 7th. It's out there. They have a great Facebook page, a great website. Got all kinds of reviews. You can get this album. You can get t-shirts. You can get merch. And you can see these guys until what? February 13th, right? You guys have a closing show in West Virginia.
Yeah, February 13th, and then
Yeah, what's after that?
probably a rehab or something. No.
That's awesome stuff, man. All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing what's next with these guys. They're going to be, I guarantee you, playing more shows throughout there. Any festivals lined up? Any looking at festivals?
Yeah, in Europe, we're doing Desert Fest in London. We're supporting Sleep,
Cool.
but that's not until April. But then we have some other separate gigs, like doing like UK, Belgium, Holland, Switzerland, Germany.
Desert Fest Berlin as well.
Desert Fest Berlin as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
But nothing stateside after the February 13th.
Well, great stuff. You guys get out there and go see these guys. Will, I appreciate you, dude, keeping the Karma to Burn going, dude. I appreciate you guys joining the chaos and freaking keeping it going. We love you guys. You know, we need some different kind of music out there. We need some instrument bands, and these guys are tearing it up. Urb Thrasher here with 420 Radio. This is Karma to Burn. See you!